Hi, I'm Britta from GalleyChix, and today I'm excited to introduce you to Leaf from Flying Fish in Portland, Oregon. And he has some beautiful fresh albacore tuna that he's going to fillet out for us. Thanks for coming, Leaf.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So am I. It's amazing to have you here.
Thank you. All right, so right over here we've got our fresh local albacore tuna.
Wow, those are gorgeous.
These some beautiful fish caught right off the Oregon coast. So never been frozen. There's a cousin to the ahi tuna, which is more known as like the red tuna. This is a cousin to that. Beautiful, awesome oil content, a little bit softer texture, super healthy. So what we do is we take this out 1/4 section at a time. So these are called loins. So we're gonna take this top loin off, we'll take the bottom loin off, and then we'll do the same to this other side. We'll loin it off and then loin it off.
If you're ever on the coast or if you're in Portland, you can pick up a whole fish. Just because you have a small space doesn't mean that you can't fillet it out yourself, which is more economical. You can set up a table outside, you can have a cutting board. It's just an easy way to do it without getting your kitchen messy and have more space to do it in.
Got some beautiful albacore loins. Ready to turn it over to Britta.
Today we're going to make a beautiful Moroccan albacore tuna. It's a Moroccan marinade and also used as a sauce. It's called chermoula. This high grade of tuna you can eat very rare or in fact raw. And so today we're just going to sear it on the outside. I'm going to marinate it first. Then we're going to do a quick sear, and then through the middle it'll be like sushi. We're going to start with the sauce. In this bowl I have parsley and cilantro chopped finely and a couple cloves of garlic. And to that I will add coriander and cumin. And these are just ground. If you'd like, you can toast the seeds and then grind them for an even brighter flavor. Here I have some cayenne pepper, very hot, so I'm going to be judicious with this. My little addition, usually use a sweet paprika, but today I'm going to use smoked paprika. This is from Spain. It's a sweet smoked paprika. It doesn't have any heat, but it's got this really great smoky flavor. And then we will add some lemon juice, a couple tablespoons, and some olive oil. Extra local olive oil. And I'm just going to mix this up. Probably add a little bit more olive oil because you want it to be kind of more oily than chunky. And then I'm just going to place it in here and marinate it for just a little bit. So when you're searing any sort of fish or any kind of meat, when you're cooking it, you want to bring it up to room temperature, especially when you're searing it, because just the outside is going to be cooked. So then when you cut into it, you don't want to have freezing cold fish on the inside. Then I'm just going to use a little bit of this. So we're just going to rub the fish with this, and then we'll let it sit a few minutes, and then I will sear it. So the tuna's been marinating for, I don't know, 15 minutes is probably plenty of time to get those flavors in there. And I'm using this great cast iron comal, which I love cooking on cast iron because it really holds the heat, and it's very even heat. My pan is smoking hot. And this is going to be really quick. It's a really simple recipe. You don't need any fancy equipment, just a knife and a pan basically, and you're in business. And this is just going to be about 1 minute per side. We're going to cook it so it's totally rare through the middle. So now it's been on there about a minute, and it's got a really nice sear on it. It's golden. It's cooked about 1/4 inch through, and I'm just going to turn it. And then to finish it, I'm going to put this sauce that we made back on it, and I'm going to add some roasted peppers. And I just roasted a pepper. You can just do it on an open flame right on your stove. You don't need to get any pans dirty, just a pair of tongs and a pepper, and you can just turn the heat on, and as it blisters and browns on each side, you just want to turn it. Pop that into a brown paper bag is great, let it steam off a little bit, and the skin will just fall right off. So that's a really easy way to make roasted peppers. I'm just going to stir that into the sauce. And then it looks like our tuna is done. Still got the nice pink around the edges. And then we're just going to pour the sauce right over it. This would be great with couscous, would be a very traditional accompaniment. And there it is. It's about 5 minutes and you have a beautiful, beautiful piece of tuna. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside because it's so beautiful. And that would also be another way you could serve it. You could slice it open after you sear it, put it on a bed of, say, rice or pasta or something, or couscous, and then pour the charmoula sauce over. So see how it's beautifully pink inside? It's just seared on the outside. So for the complete recipe, please go to trailerchix.com and you'll find the recipe and lots of hints and tricks to go with it and accompaniments for this delicious tuna seared with a Moroccan charmoula sauce.